Hey guys, what's up? It's me, No Mercy, and today I'm back on ShadowGun DeadZone showing you a really interesting content. First of all, I have to say sorry again, as usual, because I disappeared again from reflectors. This time I had to take care of some projects related to some exams I have this semester. So perhaps I literally had no time. I passed a month to take care of studies. It was kinda an inferno for me. I couldn't find time anywhere to keep on my projects. So yeah, I perhaps decided to discontinue the work on my channel, and I even stopped to play the game in the past 10 days, which was strange, but I came back when everything was fine with my studies. Today I'm finally back on the channel because I found out I retailed a frame of time to upload a video and to show you something really interesting. Just a warning for the future, I will probably go off again in a month or so because I'm going to approach the summer session of exams, so I will probably get busy again with projects. Yeah, this year I have a lot of projects to do with my classes, so yeah, it takes me so much time even during lessons. I hope I will be more free during exams, so during the summer, because of that. So yeah, let's hope that. Anyway, if you see me disappearing again, you know what, you know why. Still, I will try to keep the channel alive, maybe trying to record some videos before disappearing and then publishing them during the weeks, but I cannot assure you anything because I'm pretty busy right now. In this period I'm still busy, so I will yeah, we'll see what I can do for all of you guys. Talking about this game, as you can see, I'm using Flusakov, and Flusakov is my favorite weapon for who don't know that. Basically, it's my favorite weapon because it suits perfectly with my playstyle. If you are an old sub of mine, you should probably know, or maybe you understood, that my playstyle, it's all about going around zones, getting kills from back, killing campers in their zones. It's all about that. It's all about trying to being invisible to enemies' eyes and do my stuff behind their lines. So Flusakov suits really perfectly with my playstyle because it has a silencer, and I can assure you that when you are shooting at someone from the back, you will never understand where the bullets are coming from. So I experienced that on my own. I mean, when someone shoots at me with Flusakov, I am always disoriented, and I can't understand every time where the bullets are coming from. So it's really hard, and that's an advantage for me because imagine if I am behind enemy zones and if I have a weapon they cannot detect with their ears, and I know how to move myself behind the zones to do my stuff. I'm practically an invisible guy which kills the enemies from behind. So it's a double win for me, having a weapon they cannot detect and being behind enemy zones. And that's kind of the situation. This guy probably noticed me because he got that his enemy was behind him, but those other guys, as you can see, are not understanding where the shots are coming from, so they even not look at me, but just guessing, well, where are the bullets coming from? Yeah, because when you are using Flusakov, it's something like that. First of all, you have to understand where the bullets are coming from, because you don't hurt them, and then you can move around yourself checking for the enemy. Yeah, that's why I love that weapon so much. Talking about this gameplay, I see that perhaps my teammates are getting the enemies, almost getting the enemy's second zones. They neutralized it. But right now, perhaps I ran out of ammo with Flusakov, which kinda sucked. I know I need to deal with someone in a close combat right now, because I have only my Doom Hammer, and after a little deal with this guy who just spawned, I decided to move back from the zone, because I knew that 3 or 4 guys were going to spawn there, and you know, being in a 3 versus 1 situation where you don't have the weapon for mid-close range, it's not ideal. So I decided to come back from the zone and waiting from my teammates coming from back, and you know, trying to play smartly as I always try to do. Perhaps I died up, ending up in 33 kills and 3 deaths, which is ridiculously insane considering the fact I was playing. I mean, that most of kills was took with Flusakov. So yeah, I really enjoyed that game so much, and Flusakov is a really cool weapon to use even in gameplays against pros in days where the normal weapons like B-Boy or Warmonger doesn't work properly. I always switch back on Flusakov, and I can deal with pros even with this weapon. Some disadvantages about that gun: perhaps it has not so many bullets, so the ammo is always end fast, and you have to recharge very often. But still, if you know how to deal with it, you can be as lethal as when you are using normal weapons like Big Boy, Agony, you know, spamming weapons. I saw that guy was behind that that barricade, that box, I don't know how to call it, that container. So I waited for some of my teammates dealing with him, and then when it was the right moment, I got him, and then the game ended up really quick. Really hope you enjoyed that game. If you did, give me a thumb up, subscribe if you have some comments or questions. If you read them in the comment section down below, and see you guys in the next video. Bye all, no mercy.